2 points per game here in these first two. Have been held to just 10, and now a little action at center court. Clark took exception to Howard being a little aggressive, a little physical.
What's up, everyone? It's your channel TFD back again with another video. Last night's game in Atlanta was a rough one to watch, but we still got the W. Caitlin Clark just couldn't find her rhythm. Her shot was off all night. But Sophie Cunningham? Man, she came ready to grind and showed out big time. Let's break down what went down in Atlanta. The game breakdown. Honestly, this game had a lot going on. I was ready to take this video in a totally different direction because I didn't think the team was going to pull it off. Caitlin Clark was struggling hard, barely getting anything going. She even got into foul trouble early, which didn't help. This might have been her worst performance in the WNBA so far. The Rhyne Howard effect. Here's what I think happened. Rhyne Howard really got in Caitlin's head early on. She was applying intense pressure, talking some serious trash, and it completely threw Caitlin off her game. I'm calling it right now, Rhyne Howard psyched her out, and that's why Caitlin looked so off all night. Shout out to Sophie Cunningham. But hey, credit where credit's due. Sophie Cunningham stepped up big time. She was the bright spot for the squad, showing up and showing out when it mattered most. The final score was 81-76. And guess who led the scoring? Natasha Howard. The same Natasha Howard who was quiet last game came through with 26 points. Kelsey Mitchell added 17 points, but unfortunately, the Fever couldn't get the win this time. However, they did avenge their previous loss, so that's a win in itself. Now, let's talk about Stephanie White. She's starting to look like Christie Sides 2.0, and that's going to be the hot topic this week until the next matchup. I'm telling you, expect a lot of videos and chatter about this. People might even start praising Christie Sides for the effort she put in last season compared to what we're seeing now. Alright y'all, let's check out exactly how this game went down. The final buzzer just sounded. Fever take it, 81-76. Yeah, they pulled out the dub, but let me tell you right now, that box score? Phew, man. It's not pretty. It's bad, bro. It's real bad. Now look, Rhyne Howard. She was cooking. She had herself a night. Straight up went off. But somehow, someway, the Fever held their ground and walked out with the win. Let's break it down. We're starting off with Dawana Bonner. Played 19 minutes and gave us 1 point.
1.
Uno. That's it. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. She did grab 8 rebounds and tossed in an assist. But man, 1 point in 19 minutes? Come on now. Then you got Aliyah Boston. 2 for 7 from the field. 23 minutes. She ended with 4 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. But 4 points? For Boston? That's not gonna cut it, man. She looked off all night. Kelsey Mitchell, she was trying. Played 27 minutes, went 7 for 19 from the floor, shooting about 36%. She still managed to drop 17 points and added 3 boards, so I'm not mad at that effort. Now, let's talk Caitlin Clark. She led the team in minutes, 31 total. But phew, 4 for 11 from the field, 0, 4, 5 from 3. Not a single triple drop tonight, y'all. Finished with 11 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Still finding ways to contribute, but the shot? Ice cold. Lexi Hull came in and low-key made noise. 10 points in 10 minutes. That's exactly what you want from your bench. Dantas had 3 points, and Sophie Cunningham chipped in 9 points in 20 minutes. Solid, steady presence right there. Bottom line? This game was not pretty. This was a grind-it-out, claw your way to the finish kinda win. But a win is a win, and the Fever needed it. Let me know in the comments who y'all think needs to step it up next game. Like this video if you're riding with the Fever this season. Hit that sub if you haven't already, and you already know I'll be back breaking down the next one. Let's get it. Listen, I don't care what the box score says. Sophie Cunningham won them this game, man. Straight up. This wasn't just hustle. This wasn't just effort. This was straight basketball IQ on full display tonight. She was out there making the smartest plays on the floor. I'm talking veteran-level decisions, Bro Sophie saw Rhyne Howard in foul trouble. And what did she do? She went right at her. Knew they were in the bonus. Drew the foul. Boom. 2 shots. Then what happens? Fourth quarter comes around. She gets fouled again. Right in the clutch. Keeps her cool. Hits the free throws. Shifts the momentum. And just when you think it's all winding down, final seconds, she gets the inbound, and the dream let her walk that ball down. What are y'all doing? She draws the foul, steps to the line, and ices the game. A cold-blooded man. I'm telling y'all, Sophie Cunningham might not have had the flashiest stat line tonight, but without her, Fever don't walk out of Atlanta with that dub. Simple as that. And I'm real interested to hear what Coach Stephanie White's gotta say after this one, man. 'Cause if you're not hyping up Sophie Cunningham after this game, what are you even watching? And don't even get me started. If they had Sophie Cunningham last game, this whole series versus the Dream might be looking different right now. Facts. Drop a W in the comments for Sophie, man. Show her some love. This game was won with smarts and clutch decision-making, and that was all her. Now, just like I stated, there's a lot of tension going on between Caitlin Clark and Rhyne Howard. I'm not scared of you. Indiana Fever's Caitlin Clark and Atlanta's Rhyne Howard scuffle. Things are getting chippy early between the Indiana Fever and the Atlanta Dream. Near the end of the first quarter of Thursday game, Dream forward Rhyne Howard picked up a fall while guarding Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark at half court. Clark, already frustrated with some calls earlier in the quarter, put her shoulder into Howard's chest after the foul was called, pushing her back slightly. Clark seemed to tell Howard, "I'm not scared of you," according to the TV broadcast. That led to a small scuffle that was immediately broken up, teammates getting between Howard and Clark. Howard pled her case to the referee at half court, but there were no technical fouls called. Clark picked up 6 technical fouls last year, 1 away from a 1-game suspension. She has not yet gotten a technical foul this year, but picked up a flagrant one in the first game of the season against the Chicago Sky.
92 points per game here in these first 2 have been held to just 10, and now a little action at center court. Clark took exception to Howard being a little aggressive, a little physical.
Man, I can't lie, I was happy they pulled off that win. My whole vibe shifted because I was ready to come on here and snap like I did last time. But hey, props to Natasha Howard for bouncing back and handling business. Now look, DeWanna Bonner got a lock-in for real. And yeah, Caitlin Clark didn't have her best game either. Kinda rough out there. But hey, a win is a win, and we got revenge from the other night. We keep it rollin'. Next up, line 'em up and knock 'em down like bowling pins. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what y'all think about that game.
Fever dog! Woo! Woo! Fever! Good dub. Ugly, but we found a way to win.
Caitlin Clark gifted her game-worn shoes to this young fan after tonight's win in Atlanta.
I need my jersey. There you go. Thank you so much. Big plays at key moments. I mean, you know, DD coming in the ball game. Toughness, the defense, being a ball mover, huge, huge. I mean, so way to come back. Hell yeah. AB, you stayed in it. Hell of a job. DB, you were a killer on the glass. Your defense on those long guards made it hard. You made it hard on them. Kels, that big time 3. That was huge. Tosh, what about it? Everybody is engaged every time out. Y'all, this is what it's gonna take. This is a display of the depth that we have, right? If it's not your night, someone else is gonna step up, right? It's not always gonna be easy. Teams are gonna defend us in a lot of different ways. They're gonna try to take 1 or 2 away. But when we get contributions like this on both ends from everybody, we're going to find ourselves in the win column.